Hey Gearheads, welcome to Gearhead Genesis. We've tackled basic engines before, but today we're cranking the knowledge dial to 11 and diving deep into the 4-stroke petrol engine. It's not just about pistons going up and down, it's about understanding the microscopic symphony of fuel, air, and spark that brings our cars to life. So buckle up, because we're about to take a thrilling ride into the heart of the mechanical beast beneath your hood. Get ready for a high-octane science slam. Sure, you know the 4 strokes: suction, compression, boom, and out the exhaust. But let's break it down further. Imagine the piston not as a simple athlete, but as a microscopic conductor leading a precise symphony of molecules. During suction, the piston, like a maestro raising his baton, cues the intake valve to open, conducting a swirling waltz of fresh air molecules into the cylinder. As we move to compression, both valves close and the piston compresses them, akin to a violinist tightening their strings, building up pressure and temperature. Then we reach the crescendo, the power stroke. A spark ignites the air-fuel mix, creating an eruption similar to the Big Bang, pushing the piston down like a drummer slamming cymbals, driving the crankshaft. Finally, in the exhaust stroke, with a flourish, the exhaust valve opens, expelling the burnt gas molecules like a trumpet's final note, clearing the stage for the next cycle. But it's not just about pistons and valves, it's about the invisible forces at play. This is where the PV diagram comes into play, acting as the engine's pressure heartbeat monitor. This diagram, plotting pressure, P against volume, V, is like a cryptic code that takes us through the engine's journey during each stroke. Imagine the PV diagram as a mountain range. The intake stroke starts us at the base, with low pressure and high volume. As we begin the climb, the compression stroke, the pressure starts to rise while the volume decreases. Reaching the peak signifies the power stroke, where the pressure skyrockets due to combustion and the volume plunges as the piston descends. Finally, the descent on the other side of the mountain represents the exhaust stroke, with pressure dropping and volume rising as the spent gases are expelled. The smooth rise in compression shows the air getting squeezed, building energy for that burst of power. Think of the valves as the conductor's sheet music, dictating the flow of air and exhaust with precise timing. Just like a maestro guiding an orchestra through a complex symphony, the opening and closing of intake and exhaust valves follow a meticulous rhythm. This rhythm is communicated through valve timing diagrams, a kind of musical score for your engine's performance. Each bump and dip on this diagram represents a valve opening or closing, and the timing of these actions is crucial. For example, overlap zones occur when both valves are slightly open at the same time. This is akin to a swift musical flourish, as it allows any lingering exhaust to be ushered out by the incoming fresh air, paving the way for a cleaner, more efficient combustion process. Understanding these diagrams and the timing they represent is key to tuning the engine's performance. It's like fine-tuning an instrument to hit the perfect note. This intricate timing symphony ensures optimal performance and efficiency. This is just the first act. We can delve deeper into the science of combustion, exploring the intricate ballet of internal forces that make your engine rumble. Let's talk about ignition timing. It's like the drummer in our engine orchestra, setting the rhythm for that climactic explosion. Too early or too late and you're off beat, losing power and efficiency. The air-fuel ratio is another key player. It's the perfect harmony of air and fuel molecules that creates the most powerful and cleanest bang. Stray too far from this golden ratio and you're either wasting fuel or choking your engine. And then there's variable valve timing. It's like a maestro adjusting the tempo to match the orchestra's energy, helping the engine breathe better at different speeds for increased performance. But beware the dark side of combustion: engine knocking or detonation. It's like a rogue trumpet, disrupting the symphony with its offbeat noise. And the solution? Well, that's a whole other act involving high-octane fuels and knocking sensors. All this to ensure a smoother, longer engine life. Understanding 4-stroke petrol engines, their PV and valve timing diagrams, empowers you to appreciate the complex ballet of science and engineering happening under the hood. It's a microcosm of explosions, each firing in perfect harmony to drive us forward. The pistons dance, the valves orchestrate, the air and fuel mix, creating a symphony of power and performance. So, next time you're behind the wheel, remember the remarkable engineering that makes it all possible. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop revving your curiosity about the engines that move our world. Ready to test your engine IQ? Drop a comment below with your questions about specific engine concepts or challenges you've encountered. Whether it's a burning question about burning fuel, an enigma about engine knocking, or a puzzle about PV diagrams, we're here to help you decode the complexities of the 4-stroke petrol engine. And if you've had a particular triumph or trial with your own engine, we'd love to hear about it. Your experiences could spark a whole new conversation, shedding light on untapped areas of engine science. Remember, an engine isn't just a machine, it's a symphony of science, a ballet of engineering brilliance. So don't shy away from diving deep, from exploring the microscopic explosions that power our world. Together, let's journey into the heart of the engine, unraveling its mysteries one piston stroke at a time. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your curiosity high.